Good morning. Good
Morning, everyone. Morning, Venda's cat.
So since Sarah is here with us, I will start with her. Sarah, can you please introduce yourself and share your point of view if you think it's worse regretting doing something or not doing something, like regretting because of it, because you didn't do something.
Definitely regretting something that you didn't do, because you missed an opportunity, and it haunts you for a long time. So I always have this type of regrets in my life.
Yeah. Can you give us some words about you, like what you're going to do? I don't know, in Carnival, like just to share some information about you.
Yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry. So I'm Sarah. I'm 27. I like to dance, to study new languages. What else? I live with my parents now, hopefully not for so long, but I love them. I have to say that. What else? For Carnival, I'm not doing much, just staying around and resting a little, I guess. Watching some Netflix with no chill, unfortunately, but just the good part, it is good to have some time for yourself and doesn't have to worry about work so much. I feel like it's gonna be fun.
Very good. Yes, I feel you. Same here. A lot of Netflix, but not no chill. At least no, not in the first days. Oh gosh, yes, very good. Thank you so much. And how about you, Jeff? Something about you, and then you can share what you think. Is it worse regretting doing something or not doing something?
Regret doing. Because everything I need to do, I do. And sometimes I, I can commit mistakes, a lot of things, but I to regret about this, all of this. For example, I was remember yesterday, I bought a car, Peugeot, never more. Oh my gosh, so terrible. Never more I will buy a car from France. Come on, never. Terrible situation. I remember I have a lot of problems, and I regret because the car was so beautiful, so amazing, and I have a lot of problem with that car.
Yes, that's true. My father, he has like a car repair shop, and it's funny because they always like play jokes with like Peugeots, That's sometimes you need to put a spell on the car to try to fix it. It's impossible to fix it. So
I used
I,
to say Peugeot is so good in French, not in Brazil. Come on. Get out of Peugeot. Never, never. Peugeot, never.
thank you so much. Go ahead, Wanda. How about you? Share with us.
Um, I don't know. About regretting. I think I regret don't talk too much with my grandma. She was so funny and so loved, and I want to talk more. I talk too much with her, but I want to talk more and more.
Yeah, I feel you. And like, do you think it's worse regretting doing something or not doing something?
Not doing.
Not doing. Because like it's like you miss the chance of doing it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, very good.
I think that.
Okay, very good. And how about you, Bru? What do you think? What is
But
worse?
I think it's worse to not doing something because sometimes you have a opportunity and oh my gosh, I don't do this. I think yours. But if you do something and regretting, but it's sometimes it's occurring in the fact, but it's impossible to return and change. And I think it's worse when you don't do something.
Yes, very good. I will keep with you, Bru, and I want to know from you. I want you to complete like the next one. What is something you regret not doing earlier?
Repeat, please.
Of course, the next one is to complete. So what is something you regret not doing earlier?
Okay. I think it's not to invest my money, because if I did this in the past, probably I'm a rich person now. I think that's it.
This is a good one, and I will go with you. I also regret not investing my money earlier, or even studying about finances, or feeling interested about it. I think this is really something I regret not doing earlier. I feel you. And how about you, Jeff?
Not to be Pilates long time. I love sport. I love to run. I love to walk. I love to play soccer. But Pilates I'm doing now is so amazing. So
Yeah,
amazing.
really.
Yeah, really. Pilates is so amazing. I think everybody in my age must do Pilates. It's so amazing. So amazing. It's so good. You do Pilates and then you go to the gym, you go to walk and to play soccer. I'm a different guy now.
Yeah, I loved it. My parents are doing Pilates too, and they are doing like every week, and they are happy. It's nice. Very good. And you, Sarah, share with us.
Well, I feel like mine is deeper. I would like to be more, I don't know, stronger with my opinions, when I was younger, because I feel like I was too nice to people sometimes. And now it's hard for me to set boundaries, to say, I like that, I doesn't like that, especially the I don't like part. So if you have a chance to just say your no's, and sometimes you don't have to explain why, just say no. And I feel like if I had done this before, I would be happier now, and my life would be easier, because I'm facing some trouble to put some limits, especially for the people that are closer to me, because it's, oh, you are so nice, but sometimes you don't want to be nice, and it's hard for me.
Yes. I can tell, like, I am just like you. I love being so nice and forgetting myself, prioritizing other stuff. And it's really sad, but it's good at the same time, because you are like identifying that you don't want to be so nice, and you are like prioritizing your needs and your happiness, right? So that's really important. We're good. And how about you, Wanda? What is something you regret not doing earlier?
I regret not buy the tickets for my dive trip early, because now it's so expensive. Oh my gosh, why I don't bought these tickets early
Where are you going to?
to Indonesia
Ooh, when?
next month.
Oh, all right.
I
That-
go to Indonesia and Thailand to dive.
Ooh, amazing, Wanda. So beautiful. I can imagine like the seas and everything.
Yeah, the sea is so beautiful.
It's
It's
right.
the best place for me, Rajampati in Indonesia.
I can imagine. Please share with us the photos when you come back. And I wanna hear the stories, very good. Now we're gonna talk about something we regret. So this is going to be a bit deep, but it's okay. So I will start with you, Sarah. What is something or what is the decision you regret the most? This is tough.
Oh gosh, I don't know. But something that came to my mind is that I used to have a boyfriend, I guess, and I broke up with him because because of some factors, religion, and so on. And I felt like I wasn't giving a chance, but I felt like I kind of crushed his heart and mine at the same time, because I feel like if I can't forget like 5 years ago or 5 years after, it's because it still had something in my head, you know. And maybe if I had given a chance, a better chance, had be like I said, firm with my opinions and my decisions. I was an adult at time, but younger, of course, obviously. But I feel like I messed up, you know.
Yes, I feel you. My therapist once told me that when we don't forget someone, like mainly when we're talking about love, like we always think of the same person, it's because we didn't experience other types of love, you know. So I was always like thinking of my ex-boyfriend and how amazing it was with him and everything. And then she said, oh, why don't you try experience other types of things, you know, like other experience with other people. And it was real, you know. I was always like thinking of him because it was the only experience the only romantic experience I had. And it was good to like open myself to new ones, you know. And I don't know if it helps, but yeah, I feel you.
I need her number ASAP. Give me her number. I need it.
I will do it. She's awesome. Very good. Let's hear from you, Jeff and Drew. I know you usually, the last time we talked about this subject, you said, oh, I don't regret anything, you know, no, but let me know, is there something you like that is serious for you?
I need to talk. I need to change. If I say no, what am I going to talk today? Nothing. I need to talk. Come on.
Tell me.
Okay. I change. I was remember yesterday with a lot of photos from my mother and my father. They gone away, and the only thing that I regret is that I must to travel a lot with them, and I didn't travel. My father used to say so many beautiful things about beaches, about places. He was from Piauí, and I have been there before. It's a beautiful place now. So many things to see in Piauí. It's a poor state, but so many beautiful things to see. And my mother used to say the same. Come on, Jeffrey, let's go to Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo's beaches, or Bahia's beaches, something like this. And I never went with them. So this is my regret for today. I changed my idea.
It's okay.
I'm like Yasmin. Yasmin is so beautiful. She
What do you
changed all the time.
Are you saying I'm ugly, Jefferson? What do you mean?
Yeah,
What?
Yasmin changed the idea. In every meeting, change a lot.
I got it. I got it.
And we
All right.
have something here from the meeting. I don't know the name. I respect,
Uh-huh.
but the guy used to say everything. It's so amazing.
All right. All right. Very good. Thank you so much, Jeff. Bru, how about you? Share with us.
I don't know. My gosh, it's difficult because when I read this question, I think one thing that I decision and I do something. No, I did something, and now I regret about this. And no, I don't remember what I don't regret something that I do because I don't know what happened or I chose the other opportunity maybe. So I don't remember very well this decision.
That's good. All right. All right. I think for me, the thing I regret the most, yeah, this is deep, right? Like talking about it, but I think it's not finishing my last graduation. You know, I think my first graduation, I was about to finish. Like I just had one semester to finish it, but I was like mentally ill and everything, and I know that if I had asked for help, I could have finished, you know, but I didn't want to ask for help. I just like I tried to solve things on my own and I couldn't because I needed help. So I think I should ask more for help more often, you know. This is something I regret doing. And how about you, Wanda?
I always regret when I go and buy a big bar, chocolate bar, and eat all the bar. And I get, oh my gosh, what? I do this. And next week I do this again, and I regret again.
Yes, I feel you, Wanda. Like I've been ordering ice cream, not every day, but like
I drink too.
like twice a week I order some ice cream and then I think, oh, why did I do this? You know, I didn't need it. And then, well, but it's good. I eat and it makes me happy, you know, so it's
But make it in a little bit time and get a regret
yes, but
another time.
it's difficult. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We need to keep like just try to eat less, right? It's yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I will change to question number 5 that is also to complete. That is about our future. So in the future, I might regret something if I don't change anything about something else. This is a good one. Bru, I will start with you. What do you think you might regret in your life if you don't change what you're doing nowadays?
Well, it's something that I think it's important for me. But now I don't have courage to start to do this. It's record some video with with me talk about in subject that I want to speak, and it's something that help many person. It's about the intelligence emotion or communication. Como é que é?
Nonviolent.
Nonviolent communication. So I know some about the subject, and I like to speak to do this about this, and I want to start to record a video with this, helping anybody, but I don't have courage to do this. And all the time I think I may regret it with that, because I want it's a possible to maybe extra income, maybe extra income, and it's possible to help other person.
Yeah,
I think I my gosh, but I don't have the courage to start this. I don't know why. I
well,
have time, I have the equipment, I have all things, but I don't have courage to start.
I
The
understand.
camera, afraid the camera. I think I'm afraid the camera.
Yes, that's true. I feel you. It's difficult to expose ourselves to, right? Like other people are going to see us. I don't know. I have a lot of fears of the judgments too, how other people
That's
will
it.
act, if they're going to interact with me or not. It's difficult being in this position, right? So I feel you.
Yeah, but in the beginning, that's it. No, if you need to start for understand the judgment the other person, for I think everyone started with the fear,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Very good. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, really nice. And you have my support. You know, if you wanna do it, just go for it. We will be there to like and to comment and everything.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Jeff, how about you? What is something you think you might regret in the future if you don't change nowadays?
Well, I'm studying our language. It's so difficult for me. It's a kind of program. It's so difficult.
Mhm.
But I'm trying. Sometimes I used to give up, but I'm trying. Maybe I can regret about this because a lot of economists used to say you must study this if you wanna work with data. if you wanna work with figures and numbers in the future, you must to know about this.
Yeah,
But it's not so easy. I prefer to work with Excel, some business intelligence. I think it's the easiest way. But maybe I can regret in the future.
that's true. But like this like program can help you analyze data and everything, is it?
Yeah, yeah, it's so amazing. It's so amazing for this, but it's so difficult. I think the big problem that I haven't support here in Goiânia. So I think it's not so easy. You try to study something by yourself.
Mhm.
I think you must to to put your energy in something that you are fun, you love, but you need support for other friends.
That's
I
true.
really, in my age, I don't like to study by myself. I really don't like because I
Yeah.
like to talk a lot. I love to talk with groups. I love to talk with students.
Exchange stuff, right? Exchange information. Yes, doing things
Yeah.
alone. But yeah, very good. I liked it. Very good. And how about you, Sarah? What is something you think you might regret if you don't change anything?
I changed my mind like 3 times during the during the conversation. But the strongest thought that I had it was about making some trips, traveling, because I feel like there is these are the best moments for me when I get to travel and go to different places. I remember that when I was a teenager, there was this band that I really loved, and it was like, when I get older, I will have enough money to go to their concerts and everything. But they are never in my city, so I have to travel to see them. And the first time that I went alone, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so good having a job, not because of the job itself, but because I could afford something that was a dream for me. So I gotta find my ways to travel more. It could be small trips, it doesn't have to be Europe every year, or diving with sharks like Panda, maybe in the future, but for now I can't. It's expensive for
Go
me,
ahead with
but
me.
doing some small things, I feel like, yeah, Vanda, the only reason that I came here every day is because I expect you to adopt me. So if you are open to it, just give me a call and we can combine the
We just got
details.
it, Panda. If you need
Okay.
a Sarah is there if you want to
No, I
adopt.
said it first. I said it first.
No, it's you. No, I don't want it. It's that if you want to, you can adopt Sarah. She's there.
Yeah, that's it. So basically, long story short, traveling more. That is something that I need to do. So I won't regret in the future.
I love it. Yes, this is definitely something I am changing and I want to keep doing, traveling more. I think I have already said a lot of times here that my family doesn't travel, like my parents, they don't travel, they are not into it. And this is a bit sad, because in my childhood I didn't have experiences traveling to a lot of places or going to the beach. I don't know, like the last time I went to the beach was, I don't know, 7 years ago. It's been a long time. So I need to have these experiences by myself because I need to understand my parents there. They won't be there with me. And if I want to do stuff, I need to do by myself. And this is definitely something I need to change, and I am changing. And if I don't keep doing it, I will definitely regret in the future. That's it. Vanda, have you already answered this one? I forgot. I'm sorry.
No. I regret don't do exercise because I hate exercise and it's so boring. I think it's waste my time to repeat many times the same movement. But I know it's so important, and yes, I regret I will regret this, but let me boring.
Yeah, so this is definitely something I have to say too. Do exercise, definitely. If I don't continue, I will definitely regret it in the future. Yes. It's difficult, right? It's good, but it's difficult. I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay. guys, we're going to change to the next part now, that is questions with do you agree? So we have sentences and you have to tell me if you agree with the sentences or not, right? Not to complete anymore. So let's see. Number 7. If you listen to the regrets older people have, you are likely to avoid their mistakes. This is a good one. Sarah, what do you think? Do you agree with this statement?
I think so. I feel like I really like to watch this type of videos, you know, when people are regretting about how it's like to be their ages, like if you are 70 or 80, and I try to take some notes. Maybe I should actually write down so I don't forget. But yeah, it touches me, but sometimes I can just move on with my life. But I feel it can be meaningful if you put your attention to it, you know, because sometimes if you are watching a video on your cell phone, you watch 100 videos and you want to remember something that could have been special for you, or it could have actually taught you something. So maybe it's good, but you just have to be the person who actually interacts with that information and not only scroll up and down, you know. That's tough for me.
Yes, good point. Like I shared the video when the conversation started, and like, oh, okay, I saw a lot of elderly people saying what they regretted in their lives, and then what am I doing with it? You know, like, am I going to like take something from it, or I am just like watching and say, oh, how nice this video, you know? I think you said something important, you know, like try to really learn something for it, or like try to put this into practice, right? This is the good point. Bru, how about you? What do you think of this statement? And like,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I think it's true. I agree. I think it's maybe it's not avoid, but you reflect about the things that the other person said for me. For example, I think it's a good point. You reflect, and maybe the situation is different, but it's possible to reflect and think it's do means for you.
Yes, amazing. And who are the elderly that you like, that you talk to learn from them, or who are the older people that you like usually listen to?
Well, also my grandmother, my husband said for me, she 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 it's bad to older to to get to ser
Yeah,
velho.
get
Yes,
old.
get old, because the person don't speak with don't pay attention, and it's something and she did do. No, sorry, I mistake the questions. All the question. Let me see the something that one person said for me. Oh, okay. You needed to more pay attention for your parents all the time. Everyone said about this, and when my mother lost his my grandmother, she said for me that's very important to pay attention more, to take care more the older person and the person that you love. I think it's I need to take more time for my friend, because if I want to take time for only for me, I want to stay with me. No.
Very
By
good.
myself. So sometimes it's necessary to divide my time for the other person.
Yes, couldn't agree more with you. Very good, very good. Thank you so much for sharing it. It's like what Jeff said, right? About spending more time with our parents, and
Yes.
I don't know, like really prioritizing these moments with our family is really, really important. Go ahead, Jeff. What do you think about this statement? Do you agree? And share with us like something someone older told you and you learned from it.
Yeah, it's a tough question because I remember now because I have a lot of older friends, some open minded and not the others not, and I have a big problem with this kind of. I love open minds. For example, last week I was in the party, talk about so many things, and the old guys talking about discrimination, about gay, about black. About the legalization of marijuana that I agree must legalize. And so for me, this is not good. I think this is not good. And I love to regret the old guys' open mind because the reality change a lot. And I don't like to listen old guys talking something with the thoughts in the past because today is so different. And they used to say, in that time, the situation was that, and now it's getting worse. Can you imagine? That they can recognize a lot of discrimination, unfortunately.
I loved it, Jeff. That's true. And they don't, I think when we get older, like we need to understand the changes and change ourselves too, right? So it's like really nice what you said about you like get older, but your mind keeps like conservative, right?
Yeah.
Really, really good. Couldn't agree more. And Wanda, how about you? What do you think about this statement? And oh, your microphone is off.
I disagree a lot because I think only one have one life. And if I talked to you, do this thing is better for you. It's better for me, but it's not better for you. Your life is your life. My life is my life with many troubles, many beautiful things. Yeah, I think no. I
This is
disagree.
yes, it's really nice what you're saying because sometimes we base ourselves in other people's ideas and opinions and we don't do what we want, right? And even if we regret something we chose, all right, I did what I wanted, not what like someone else told me to do, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful one. Beautiful. I loved it. I want to skip to question number 6 now, Van, then I will keep with you to know if you agree with this or not. Do you think the older we get, the fewer things we regret or the fewer things we tend to regret?
I don't understand. The older you get,
Older, like less things we tend to regret, less. Like menos coisas tende a se arrepender.
I think it is not like that. I think all the time we regret many things, many small things like a chocolate bar, or if we have a big regret, you need to fix that. I think life is not for regretment. I think life is for do and oh my gosh, and fix. Try to fix. I think it is all the time is like that.
How nice to hear it, it's like really true what you're saying. I couldn't agree more. I loved it. How beautiful. Thank you so much. Sarah, what do you think? Like, do you feel this way?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Wanda. We always have to fix something, and if you expect to be perfect, you're gonna frustrate yourself, And yeah, I feel like I forgot the question. Let me just. Oh, the older you get, I remember now. So I don't think so. I think it depends on the type of life you live. For example, if you could have a lot of experiences, you wanted to, you won't regret so much. But if you live the life with a lot of what ifs, I think in this case you can become someone older and regret more, because you had some time to feel all these experiences and to think about them. And yeah, I think it depends on the type of life you lived. It doesn't have like, there isn't a rule for that. Just your perspective can change depending on the situation.
Nice, I loved it. Yeah, I still don't know my answer, so I will keep asking you guys just what you think. But I really enjoying to hear from you. Let's go for you, Jeff and Ju. What do you think?
I remember how say I'm walking metamorphos. Yeah, because I need to change a lot by the things that I did and I need to do in my life. My regrets, for example. As I said, I just have few regrets because everything that I tried, I did. And I think you must do something, you have a doubt about something, but if you think it's okay for you, go ahead, no problem. You must do everything. I think you must to try everything that you feel good.
Very good. Yes. When I first read the statement, I thought, oh, it's true, because when we get older, we don't worry too much about what other people think. We are just doing what we want. But at the same time, just like Panda said, I think we are going to fail when, like, at any moment of our lives, and we will regret stuff at any time. So I don't know.
If you like to eat chocolate, no problem. Don't go to the gym, no problem.
Yeah, so it's like trying to
No
find a balance, right, between eating and exercising. Yeah, very good. Bro, how about you? How do you see it?
Oh, I think I agree with the questions. I think when you getting older, I think if the person want, okay, more wisdom, adquire when the person adquire more knowledge, it's possible you don't regret for the thin fell things. Don't regret for the things, because have the more wisdom about the any other things. No.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, very good. This is a deep subject, right? I am thinking about it now. Senhora. Oh my God. Really not. Well, I will skip a little.
Sadness.
It's a bit sad, right? Not.
Yeah, I regret this kind of thing. Oh my gosh, why?
That's true.
Yeah, I regret that I came, because I need to go from this session to the therapy. So I'm going to log off now. I'm kidding. I'm not logging off. I'm thinking about things. So that's a good point.
I am sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I think we can talk about the last one. I will skip to question number 9. People who say they don't regret anything are only fooling themselves. They are like lying to themselves. I will start with Panda again. What do you think about this one, Panda? Like, is it possible to live without any regrets?
No. It's a little bit poke face. I never regret anything, and I'm the queen. No. All the time I regret, but the feelings of regretment is so bad for mental health and body health too. If you take a huge regret, you need to fix them and go to your friends and take a hug and apologize and fix the regret. If you eat a huge bar, a chocolate bar, it's impossible to fix, but
That's something nice, you know, because most of the time when we regret stuff, we overthink, right? So we are thinking, oh, I should this and that, and we keep this, we hold these grudges for a long time, right? Thinking, and then it's better not to be humble, to go there and say, oh, I'm really sorry because I did this and that, and I will try better, right? Yeah.
Enferruja a alma.
Yeah, that's,
Arrependimentos.
I loved it. Very good. Bruna, what do you think about it? Thank you so much, Panda.
Well, I don't agree. Let me see here.
Number 9. People
Nine.
who they're fooling themselves if they say they don't regret anything.
Yeah, I think like Wanda said, it's impossible. You don't regret for nothing. I think it's impossible because maybe you regret something that you do or you don't do. I think it's in your life, no? And but I think this person don't. Yes, this person's falling themselves, but I think it's possible you regret it and take it easy your hurt maybe because sometimes it's what do you do what do you did you do you did do you do and you accepted this, okay, don't have a regret maybe, no.
Yeah, it's difficult because if you think, oh, I did that and I would just like, I know it's wrong, so I would just move forward. I don't know, you need to be too open-minded not to regret anything, you know, like not to think you could have done differently, not to think of your action for a while. It's tough. Very good. Jeff, your turn. Thank you, Bru.
Yeah, I think I agree. I don't like people used to say all the time to be like a fool guy. Used to say about spend more time with friends, best friend, speak more, better relationship, try out many sports, second marriage, large family, more kids, all the time used to say this. I think it's only fool guys. I really don't know. I don't like this, all of this. All the time think, I must do this. Why not? Why? I really something very, very complicated.
I got it. So you mean if like someone says, if they are always like regretting, it's bad.
Yeah, because they are regretted all the time. Come on, where are my best friend now? I must have more friends. I must speak 10 languages. Okay. Don't, come on, guy. Go there and try wrong.
Yes.
Or try out many sports.
Yeah. Yeah, life is so long. Like we can start things today and change our minds. I will bring my therapist here. She told me, Bruna, if you change your mind next week, it's okay. That's how life is. You know, it's amazing to change your mind. If you want to start a new job when you are 50, awesome. You know, like you are alive. You have the chance to change. So it's good. It's good. Very good, Jeff.
You change all the time. You put the glass in, out, in, out.
I put the glass on and then I take it off and I take them off. Oh my God, yes, that's true. Sarah, you're gonna be the last one. And Jill, what do you think about this statement?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wanda. I don't believe it is possible to not regret anything. Maybe it's like a protection, you know, a shield people put. They are telling themselves, I don't regret anything, so we can feel better. But I don't think that regret is suffering. Like only you can regret something and still move on, you know. So the problem is if you let this regret rule or run your life, you know. But if it's something that's part of your feelings and you are handling in some ways, For example, you can always regret because your relationship in the past, you messed things up, but you can have another relationship, you can learn new things about yourself, and I feel like that's the way, not getting stuck to the being regretted about things.
Guys, I loved it. That conversation was so deep but nice at the same time. I would like to thank you guys so much. You are so wise, like that's how I'm feeling. Such a wise group, Here you have the link for the feedback. Don't forget, this is not my meeting, this is Anna's, and I'm just replacing her. So if you want to suggest topics for her, it's going to be really nice. And it was a pleasure. Today in the afternoon at 5, we're going to talk about subtitles and learning languages, like how can we learn using subtitles? Is it important to watch things with them or not? Like just discuss a little bit about subtitles and learning languages. All right, so you guys are more than invited to the immersion at 5. And it was a pleasure. I really hope you guys have a great day. If we don't see each other anymore, have a great carnival, enjoy it, rest, and come to TNT because we're going to be here. All right.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.